Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, the 22nd of October. It's 1 p.m. in the UK. Welcome to the channel The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I am player of games. But it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is Real Racing 3, and with it being a Tuesday, we're going to be doing a review of the cars that have potentially discounted upgrades on them, among other things. So, welcome along. Let's dive straight in and take a look at what's going on. Okay. So there isn't an event until I think it's Friday. So what I'm going to be focusing on today is taking a look at the cars that have discounted upgrades on them. I'll be looking at the Revving in Retro time trial that came available yesterday in round 2. I'll be doing the weekly time trial, which got reset today as well. And finally, well, in terms of what's new in the game, I'll be looking at the online multiplayer tournament. But what's also in the game that we're going to have a look at, the Hennessey Venom F5 time trial challenge, and see if any of you have done it recently and what time you did it in. But that's something for a little bit later. So you'll see now that my gold has been slowly going up. So I'm now at 782. My target is to be over 1,000 gold by the end of the week. And when I say the end of the week, I mean technically Sunday, but the next set of discounted upgrades don't come into play until Tuesday. So I guess I'll be looking at what my gold situation is at some point on Monday. So effectively my target this week is to get that over 1,000 gold, which I think will be achievable just by on average doing 50 gold a day. Right, so let's have a look at the two cars that are available for upgrades. So it's the Mazda MX-5 bracket ND and the Jaguar CX-75 R3 spec. So I'll take a look at the Mazda first. And as you can see, there's only one upgrade I need, which is discounted at 40%. So I can potentially have that for 27 gold. So is there any value in doing it? Well, if I go to, now that I've selected that car, go to the road garage and I see that that car's selected and I click on the search in terms of what series it's in, it's only in one. It's in the International Street Clash Road Collection in Season 2. So let's take a look and see what the state of that is. It's at 100%. So even though the upgrade is only 27 gold, for me, there's no value in applying that upgrade because it doesn't open up any event. It doesn't mean I can progress in any series. It's gold down the drain. And as everybody knows by now, gold is key in this game. So you've got to be wise when you spend it and when you don't. So I'm not going to be upgrading this car as there's no value in. So that's a cross against it. Now, my understanding is that car is in play, not... Yeah, there we go. It's one of the cars that's available to use in the online multiplayer. But I'm still not going to use it. There just is no value to doing so. And then the second car, so the Jaguar, if I select that, obviously I've got quite a few potential upgrades to apply to this car. Effectively 7, 1 at each of the upgrade areas. But look how expensive it is, even with a 40% discount. It's quite a significant amount of gold. So is there any value in doing so? So again, if I go to the garage, select the car should be selected, which it is, and I have a look at what series it's in. Again, it's only in one series. This time it's in the elite area, and it is literally a series on its own. The Jaguar CX-75 R3 Spec World Series. So let's select it. I do indeed have some races to do, a total of 4. I need to upgrade to 93 from 90.5. So that's a 0.6. That's also a 0.6. But how much was that? 96. Oof. So that's 200 spent already. Not that I'm going to do it, or not that I've done it yet. 0.5, 75 gold. So effectively I need 2.5. So effectively 5 upgrades. It's going to cost in between 400 and 500 gold for one chance of upgrading to 100%. And in return, I get 32 gold back. It just isn't worth it. Now, obviously, this car will be in the time trial. So there's a possibility by me of not upgrading to the max, I might not get into Group C. I might only get into Group D. But it just isn't worth it. So my view on the 2 cars that are available for upgrade is each car is only in one series, and there is no exclusive series to open up by upgrading to 100%. So you've kind of got to upgrade at your discretion, and probably only to the limit that earns you some gold. If your car does indeed have sort of like cups or tiers still waiting to be completed, and thus taking the particular series up to 100%. I've only got that against the Jaguar, but I just don't think it's worth doing. And I'd rather keep my gold knowing what's around the corner with quite a few cars that are likely to be available at a discounted rate in terms of upgrades next week. So I'm not going to upgrade either car. I'm going to keep my gold and carry on increasing my gold tally for this week. Now, the cars will be in use this week because the Master is in the online gaming, and I will do that. And the Jaguar will be in the time trial. There we go. What are the other cars? A Nissan GTR at 82.5 and a Lamborghini Huracan at 80.2. Interestingly enough, they're all R3 spec cars. Now, that would have been interesting, a little bit more interesting if they'd have gone for that car, because it has at least got a exclusive series to open up. But never mind, not to worry, these things happen. So I'm not going to do any of those at this moment in time. I will do them today, but it's not going to be the first thing I do. The first thing I'm going to have a go at is the Revving in Retro time trial. Now, if I look at this and go into it, it looks like there's a selection of cars I can use. So from left to right, I've got the Nissan Skyline GT-RV spec R33, which is only at 12.3 PR. I've got the Jaguar Lightweight E-Type, which is almost fully upgraded and is at 19.4. I've got the Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 to 16 Evolution 2, and that is fully upgraded. So if I use that car, I can do as many as I want time trials with that car. And then finally, we've got the Chevrolet Camaro SS at 10.5. So, in fairness, the Jaguar Lightweight E-Type has a higher spec, and so it's probably going to be quicker. But I think for today, I'm just going to stick to the one that gives me free time trial uses. Now, I've gone on to look at the leaderboard just to see what cars people are using, and they are all using the Mercedes Benz. So it does look as if that is the car that everyone is using. Yeah. Interesting. So let's give this car a go. See where I finish up. The problem with when you go back to really old cars is they don't all seem very slow compared to the newer supercars. Oh dear. Oh no. I've even gone off there. Right. Okay. Obviously, I'll be doing this again then. There we go. Round the final corner. It's been close to 2 minutes. I'm sure the other people are a lot quicker. So I wonder if that's a bit of a disaster for me there. I'm sure they were under 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'm not surprised by that. I can obviously improve. Blimey, so they're doing it in 1:47. All right. Okay. Well, we might as well just keep on having another go because there's something I can improve on. Oh. Wow, look at that. I've got some more R dollars. I'm so happy. There you go. There you go. Okay, so that's where I went off. So I've taken the lead off quite easily there. So I'm not going to be anywhere near the 147, but I should be under 2 minutes at the very least. There we go. It's a 157 by the looks of it. I'm a whole 10 seconds behind. All right. Okay, so I've moved from G all the way up to E, which still isn't brilliant. And it being sort of like the TTC, it scores a bit less as well in terms of gold than the weekly time trial. So I'm currently sitting on 10 gold. Let's give it another go. Well, this isn't very good. I am not improving. Not improving at all. Somehow I managed to take the lead. It just seemed the car's a lot better swinging into the corners. There we go. There we go. I've lost it a bit. So I reckon that at least there's another half a second I can improve on, just based on what I've seen in the first part of the lap. But I'm going to give the other car a go, because surely it's not going to be as bad as this car. But I'm just going to have one go and see where I end up. Because I haven't improved there at all. So I'm still in E. So that's not particularly good. But we'll do one more go, but with one of the other cars. Really just to get a reference point. Let's have a look. If I do that one, let's see where we end up. Can it be any better? Yes, it can. Okay. Oh dear, lost it there. Lost it. So not as grippy as the Mercedes, unfortunately, this one, the Jag, but that's where I lose it. That's why people aren't using this car. Oh, and I've gone off as well. Okay, I think that's proven the point. The other car's a better car. There we go. So that's that's not feeling particularly impressive. So we'll leave that tournament there. I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. So I will have another go at this. I'm doing something else as well in tomorrow's live stream. But I'll get onto that a little bit later. So no improvement there. Really do need to improve at that. I'll have another go tomorrow. Or I might come back to it a little bit later on today, but we'll just leave that there. So I've only got 10 gold, which isn't brilliant. The previous TTC that I did, I got 25 gold. I was in Group C. I'm only in Group E here. Okay, so I did get a reward, so we'll claim that. And I'll now have a look at doing the weekly time trial. Okay, so at the moment, I've only got 2 attempts available. So I'm going to do this twice, and then I'll move on to the online multiplayer game. So 240, 2.38. Okay, so actually, you know what? Again, before I go any further, what are people using? Yeah, they're using the Jaguar, but they've all got 94. Okay, so I'm not likely to get that, but let's have a go. Let's see how we do. That was right on the edge. Also, this car handles pretty well, though. So I think everyone was doing it in 104 and I've gone off. So yeah, again, I'm 12 seconds behind. Albeit with a 4.5 second penalty. Tough week this week. Looks like I've still got into E. I reckon I can get into D. That's probably as far as I can get. Well, let's give that one another go. Another reward. Not quite at the next reward, though. Yep, one more go. Later. Boom. And we've got a target now, something to beat. So I'm half a second up. Only 4/10 up now. Half a second up again. Break early. Turn that corner hard. Oh, didn't quite lose it that time. Almost lost it though. Right into the end. There we go. That's a much better lap. Not 6 seconds off my best there. So that's taking me, I reckon, into D. Let's have a look. Oh, I've almost got into C. Wow. I'm surprised by that. I am surprised by that. But that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So I wasn't expecting to get a Group C this week. There's a possibility that I will. But I'm still not going to upgrade the car. I'm just going to hold off there. 0.01 seconds away from being in Group C. We'll come back to that. But that's a good start. So that's 2 things down. The 2 weekly, the 2 time trials. So I'll now go into the online multiplayer. Let's see how we get on with this. Circuit of Americas. Well, we've got to do it. Let's go. Oh, look, I'm right at the back. Oh no, maybe not. 7th, 6th, is it? Yeah, 6. Okay, up into second. Kind of closing on first. Easily second though. Oh, I might have even lost second now. Yeah. There we go. Got second back. Got 2 laps of this to do. Woo. So I'm clearly second and he's clearly first. So Did catch a bit there, so let's see if we can work on that. Yeah, I'm pulling away from third, and I'm slowly catching first. But not enough. Second it is. Second it is. So I'm going to exit just to see how much gold I've got. Okay, so waiting as always for all the opponents to finish. Apparently. Still waiting. Here we go. So I should have second, and I have. Okay, what's next? So I've got 85 points there. So I've gone up to 585. I'll just do an exit. Let's just see how many. I suspect that's 4 gold. There we go. Next reward at 618. So I'll have another race. It's not on one of my favourite tracks, unfortunately. I don't particularly enjoy this track. And with this car being slower, the lack of enjoyment around this track will no doubt be exaggerated a bit. So this is probably going to be a frustrating race. And I am right at the back. Well, 7th. Everybody is using that Mercedes. So I actually think I can win this. Now, apparently I'm third. I thought I was second there. But no, I'm third. Oh, somebody's had a hissy fit and left the online gaming. There we go. Back up to second. Can we get first? Take a height and then into the corner. There we go. Well, he's holding his own well. To say he's in a lower spec car, he's doing all right. Well, I am second, so I will be scoring points. No, not quite done it. There we go. Oh, yes. There we go. First. That'd be one of those things that because these guys are all losing or using lower spec cars, they might get bigger rewards than I do. We'll see. There we go. First, hopefully. Let's wait for the result. And boy, do they like making you wait. Okay. So there you go. I got 85 points and the second place got 84. Yeah. So I will have gone up another rating. So that should put me up to 5 gold. And it looks like the car has got 1 race in it. So I might as well just give it another go. One more go, and then it'll need servicing. It did look as if there was Italian Grand Prix track as well after this, so that's a shame. Again, I am right at the back this time. Okay, at least I'm not last. Currently in third. It is tight. And I did mess that corner up completely. So I'm in fourth, and I'm a little bit off the pace. Might be able to catch up if I get this right. There we go. Third. First and second. No, fourth again. There we go. Got that right this time. Can I improve on third? Is the key. Is the question, rather. Can I get this slingshot right? around this corner here. That's not bad, you know. An outside chance of getting second now. No, third it is. So a first, a second, and a third. Let's Go Chiefs says hi. Hi, Let's Go Chiefs. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. So there we go, third. Did I score any points? I scored 21 points. Well, I suppose that's okay. But we need servicing, so that's the last that we can do today. So we'll exit out. Skip the video. So I'm up to 6. I've got 6 goals. So that's not bad. That's okay. That's normally I'm happy with 6. Tempted to go for 7 when the car in for tomorrow, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, so that's kind of that done. What is okay? So my next drive is in 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm not going to do a race, but what I do want to show people. This was suggested by Carlos. He said, "Can you give the Hennessey Venom F5 a spin?" So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll show you guys which track I'm going to do, and then you can see if you can do any better. So my car, and I'm sure the answer is yes. So my car has 21 of the 28 upgrades applied. I'm going into the legend section to the full throttle free for all. And you'll see that I did a time of 1 minute 15.845. Now, I think on the stream on Saturday, I actually went off track and it was showing at 1:16. So I did do, I gave it another go. And the best I've got so far is 1 minute 15 seconds 0.845. So if you get the opportunity, give that car a spin on that time trial. Let me know and then report back into the chat what you did. So if you can report what upgrade state the car is at and what time you did. And let me know if you got a better time than what I did. That'd be quite interesting if you do that. Thank you. So I'm not going to race that today. Instead, I'm going to use because I'm so close to going in C. I'm going to give the Jag another go on this week's time trial. And in fairness, I'm going to keep on going. So I'll have another go tomorrow as well. Let's see what we can do. Because I am close to Group C there. Trying too hard, messed up. Serves me right. right on the edge there. And again, I've lost it. Not in the zone today. Not in the zone. And I've lost it again. So I've not improved at all. But I was pushing there. And when you push, you're more likely to make more mistakes. Let's go, Chiefs. As you don't do F1 racing? Yeah, I'll do the F1 racing in the game. There's not a lot open at this moment in time, though. So I don't think the next event isn't for another 10 days, I believe. So if I go into, here we go. Yeah, there we are. It's 9 days. It's 9 days, 11 hours away. So I will be doing that event when it becomes available, which I think is a week on Friday. Yeah, so keep your eye out for that. There will be a live stream. I have a strategy in play with that one, so it will be interesting to see if that works. So we'll find out. And obviously, it's on the Sao Paulo track, so a new track to try and get to grips with. How are we doing? So we're 50 minutes in. So I've sort of done everything I needed to do, but I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, and I'll sort of see if I can improve on each of those sections, specifically the time trials. I am going to do a very long race tomorrow, and the reason why I'm going to do a long race is the reward tomorrow, if I can find it, is 70% fame on the first race. So my plan in tomorrow's stream, the first race that I'm going to do for the day, will be in the legend section, and will be the endurance legends, and it will be the Le Mans Cup during the day, and I'll be racing the Porsche 919 Hybrid 2014. Now, I've been doing this on a couple of occasions. Now, effectively, since I've moved my settings, control settings, so I've got traction control turned off. I was doing this car typically in 2 minutes 47 in terms of a lap, or 2 minutes 46 if I timed it sort of right. But I had to go with it on Monday, and I did a lap in 2 minutes 45, and it was almost 2 minutes 45 flat. So my plan tomorrow is to do this race first, because I think that will enable me to go up a fame level, and I'm going to see if I can actually complete one of the laps in a sub 2 minute 45 seconds, having never done that before, but having got very close to doing it. So thought I'd give that a go tomorrow. Because I am close, and I do want to make sure that I go over, go up a fame level tomorrow, I am going to do an additional race today. I'm going to go into it's still in Legend, and it's literally next to Endurance Legends. It's the Campionato Scuderia Ferrari. So let's go, Chiefs. You might be happy with this, because it is, albeit an older F1 car. I'm going to race it in the Endurance, which is the Speedway. And the reason I'm doing this is I find this a nice, easy endurance to always win, and a nice, easy endurance to get a nice little fame boost. So let's give this a go. And typically I do this when I've got durability in the car, and I normally get up to 30 miles. So let's see if I can do that. And towards the end, this car is flat out at 232 miles per hour. So I'm going to hold back now because that's all I can do. I need to be, I'm going to get 20 seconds when I go through the start line or the finish line. There we go. And away we go. There we go. Probably not going to be able to overtake any more cars. Again, I'm just trying to maximize my rewards. So when I cross the finish line and it gives me 20 seconds, it doesn't hit the cap that we've got in place, which is, it's technically 89 seconds, I guess. Which I sort of just hit there, but it was touch and go. It's a bit weird. I find it caps it out at 89, but if you overtake it when it's if you overtake it at 80, it caps it out at 89. If you overtake it at 79.9, it allows you to go up to 89.9. Bit of a weird one, that one. But I think this will be the final race today, and then, as I said, I'll do a live stream same time tomorrow, 1 p.m. To increase my fame, which will be a gold reward. Okay, now we're off. And we're away. 232 miles per hour. I think I just need to slow down though. Otherwise I'll lose a bit of my reward. There we go. So I mean 89.358 there, because I passed it at 79.358. And now we're going to be flat out now. I think flat out to the end. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Almost flat out. Should be now. So I'm already up to 13 miles. I'll easily come first because I think they were on 19.9, and I'll end up being like 29.9. That's 15 miles. So it's 2.5 miles per lap, which is why you get 20 seconds reward when you go through the finish line, because it's effectively 8 seconds rewarded for every mile of a lap completed. So a 2.5 mile lap, 20 seconds. All right, there we go. Do this lap and I'll be first. That's third. Second, first. I actually went up to 233 miles per hour there. That's a rarity. Yeah. There we go. So I think I normally do a lap in about 38 seconds. So I'll have at least another lap to do, and I reckon another 2. There we go. Oh, not paying attention there. Cost me a bit of time, that. Still going to guarantee getting this next lap done, though, and I'm at 25 miles. Should get to the finish line, so that'll add me 20 seconds. Yeah, 22. Should overtake this car now. But if I need 38 seconds to complete a lap, I'm not going to complete this lap, unfortunately. But almost there. There we go. There we go. So I just wanted to have a look at what fame I get from doing this. So we'll just let it count its $R down. There we go. Okay, so I reckon the first race tomorrow, that should take me up a fame level. I could literally just go round like that with it knackered. You'll probably still do 20 miles in this car, but I'm not going to. Right, so let me just come back out, and now let me just have a look at time trial again. Have I got another? I've got one more, so let's give this one more go. Final attempt of the stream. There we go. That's better. I only need 0.01 of a second I didn't go off track, but I still lost it. So again, didn't quite make it. So there we go. So again, just to do a quick review, and car needs servicing now anyway. So even though there are cars available to upgrade, I've decided not to upgrade either car because there's no reward from having an upgraded car in terms of being able to compete in either new series being open or compete in existing series. Even though one of the cars, the Jaguar, I can actually upgrade and complete a series that it's in. It's simply the cost is just way too much. So I want to wait until next week, and then hopefully I'll have up to 4 cars to upgrade and race in multiple competitions. But that's a next week thing. So I did obviously the Revving retro time trial, struggled a little bit with that. So currently I'm only in Group E. I've done the weekly time trial, which you can see I'm in D, but I'm so close to getting into Group C. So that'll be something that I'll attempt to do tomorrow in tomorrow's stream at 1 p.m. The first race will be an Endurance Legends race. The first race of the day, I get 70% additional fame. I'll also apply an agent if I've got a free agent. If not, I still think it's going to be enough to take me above the into the next fame level. So what that should mean, with me being at 782 gold at this moment in time, tomorrow morning, one of the rewards I'll get will be the weekly time trial reward, and I'm expecting 50 gold. And then if I go up a fame level, I'm expecting to get 66 gold at the very least. So I should be hitting 900 gold in tomorrow's live stream. That's the expectation. And now you can see why I was feeling a bit bullish about hitting 1,000 gold by the end of this week. It's definitely on target to do so. I also did the online multiplayer tournament. At the moment, I stand as earning 6 gold. I may or may not have a race on that tomorrow. What I will do, though, is definitely the endurance race and also some more time trial stuff. And finally, just a reminder to anyone that's watching, the Hennessey. Let's just go in and find the car. So in the full throttle free for all series, the Hennessey Venom F5, I've raced in the only time trial that's available in it, and I've set a time of 1 minute 15 seconds or 15.845 seconds. So if you've got that car, see if you can give it a go and see what time you record. And if you like, in the chat tomorrow, maybe report in the chat what your car is upgraded to and what time you recorded. All right, so there we go. So that brings an end to this live stream today. As I said, I will do another live stream tomorrow. It will be a similar time. So on Wednesday at 1 p.m. UK time. I hope to see you all there. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you and goodbye.